Hey there, Kem Chubada. I'm Krishna Patel, and you're watching LPS Health. So today I've been joined by Mr. Girish Patel. He has just undergone the 1 to 4 program with LPS Health here in India. And we'll be talking to him. We'll be taking a few insights in his experience with 1 to 4. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
So to begin with, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Girish Patel. I just came here as a NRI from the United States, Ohio in specifics, and brought my wife and family for the first time. And while here, I had this opportunity to get a screening done very conveniently. So here I am.
Right. Now, about LPS Health, how did you find out about it? What do you have to say about LPS Health?
Well, I was first put on to LPS Health through a few people that were here already. And the message I got was LPS Health is pioneering, new healthcare protocols for NRIs and then specifically people from the Indian community in our descent. And it's meant to deliver the most modern healthcare technologies in an easy way, in such a way for people that can understand it from our community.
Right. Now, LPS Health and Dr. Morar bringing in the 1 to 4 program, a very unique, groundbreaking early heart screening program. What do you have to say about that? You've just undergone that.
Where do I start? I understand that this is the pilot program for LPS Health, and it's designed for the most underlying of today's problems for our community. And that includes, through my research, it was about diabetes, the relationship of diabetes with cardiovascular disease. And I'd always thought of these issues as things that my parents or, older people in our families would run into. But through my research and talking to Dr. Morar, I understand that there is a preventative approach that can be identified in earlier age, probably even earlier than my age. So, now having gone through the program, I can see it, from its technical standpoint, that it does deliver exactly what the initial mission of the program is, to help provide those preventative screenings. But on top of that, it's been delivered through its partnership that they've chose with Raleigh Hospital, which is a great partner because they have modern technology. They provided excellent service. It was seamless and organized. So the mission of LPS Health in delivering its first program and picking the right partner really, really does execute on their mission. I just can't imagine going to anybody else now to look at my future needs.
Right. Now, something very significant that you witnessed or something that you want to throw light on while you went through the whole 1 to 4 procedure.
Oh, so, there were so many steps. I think the biggest thing I can say is that, in getting a schedule organized, and it's a fluid schedule when you're in India, from shopping to different events, and, the program can be an all-day program. If I was in the United States, and I've looked at this for my own parents, this would have taken months in advance of coordination, tens of thousands of dollars, which I had done for my father at one point at a very high-end institution, that I was able to do here effectively within planning a week in advance, and my schedule changed. And then upon arriving, it was all done within a 4-hour timeline, and I got lunch on top of that. So there's really nothing more I can say besides it just executes beyond anyone's expectation. And still, I know I'm confidently getting all the data I need because this was, top-of-the-line doctors with top-of-the-line medical equipment, top-of-the-line diagnostics, and exactly the things that I was needing.
Right. Now, coming to one of the most important questions, that Dr. Kamal Morar, quitting his medical practice in the United States of America, coming home to India, and giving his time to the community. How do you see that?
Well, I see that it's a natural fit for who Dr. Morar is. In my speakings with him, we have some common relations and friends, and he's always been about, community, because even as a practicing physician for all of these years, he has who the community has called. And I threw all of the different views of healthcare needs of our community. I think he finally found that we can deliver something. It's not just one by one. We can come up with programs. And this completely fits his life mission. He's delivering at the right time and the right stage of his life. And to me, it's an inspiration for people right behind him to also realize we can make an impact to our community that's given us so much. And that's exactly what he's pioneering right now. So kudos to Dr. Morar.
Now, how has the One to Four program, Dr. Kamal Morar, impacted your awareness about the cardiovascular health?
Again, as I stated earlier, I think of cardiovascular as problems that old people have. But now having gone through the program and also talking to Dr. Morar, it is underlying behind other issues we have. I'm 47 years old and I am a diabetic. And I'd always thought that cardiovascular disease will occur after, years of, being a diabetic. But realistically, it's probably already started. And so after I went through the initial 4 or 5 screenings, including the MRIs, the ultrasounds, that I'm going to know very quickly where any potential issues are, and also realizing that there's a relationship to so many different organs that we have in our body, that this correlation is going to make me a lot more knowledgeable of what I'm eating and what I'm doing on a daily basis that will impact that going forward. So,
Right. Now, the impact that health organizations like LPS Health are going to have worldwide, say, what are they going to leave?
I think LPS Health, again, I can see it. It's the pioneer for a community that exists around the world. It's not just the NRI community; it is the Indian community. And right now they've started in Gujarat, and I know they'll go to different places. The same issues that I'm dealing with is the same issues that I know people in UK are dealing with, or people that are in Paris dealing with, or Australia. So, the common thread is, people are coming back this time of year. The messaging of, cardiovascular and diabetic care that is common to all of us throughout the world will, I think, further, unite and integrate all of the NRI community throughout the world. So that this impact will go far beyond what has happened here at Raleigh Hospital.
Now, towards the end, a very vital question. How do you view the Indian healthcare system or the Indian healthcare facilities?
Well, first, let me tell you what I thought they were going to be. Growing up, I've heard some, horror stories about what they were. Just the same way I remember visiting India early on and having these expectations that has completely changed. Touring the hospital, which I wanted to do before I took this screening, was important to me. And what I found in top-of-the-line equipment, extremely clean, very well serviced, as which we know in India, you've got a lot of great service. So from the doctors to the campus, and just the wellness and the feel that the campus gives you, on top of knowing that you've got top-of-the-line equipment, I'm very, very impressed with what has been done here within the Raleigh Hospital, specifically. And I think it's a great partnership with LPS Health to start with.
Right. Thank you so much for giving us your time and speaking to us.
Well, thank you very much. And again, appreciate everyone providing this great service for me today.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Girish Patel with us, and he just gave us a few insights. And I'm sure that if you are going to come to India, or if you're here in India, it is very easy to schedule your appointment. You can just directly call us. You can call Dr. Morar if you want, or you can go to our website. It's called 124health.com, lpshealth.com, and you can register straight there or get in touch with any of us if you want to. If you're in a hurry, you can still make the registrations. So with this and a lot more that you need to know, make sure that you keep watching LPS Health. I'm Krishna Patel. Thank you.